Second. Here at SEC headquarters, we're down in the video center with head of officials Steve Shaw. Steve, let's revisit one of the most historic games in college football history, one that just recently ended, the Texas A&M LSU game. A lot of snaps in this one, a lot of officiating, a lot of plays, runs, and QB slides.
Yes, 255 plays in this game.
Only
255
okay.
plays. This first play we're looking at, and this is probably not known by a lot of fans, but anytime you have a sliding ball carrier, what we do, the play actually ends as soon as the backside starts to go down. And right there is where this play's over. It's right at the 11-yard line. Then he goes forward, and you're going to see the official actually go down beyond, but then come back right to the proper spot. So this is well done. And the reason we kill the play like that is when they slide, we want them protected, but the defense knows they can't gain any more yardage.
So back off, right? If you're a defender, as soon as he starts to give himself up, no, that ball's dead at that point in time. There's nothing to gain by making contact.
That's exactly right. And if you're already committed, we'll let them have some contact, but we don't want them to punish.
What about this play right here? This was somewhat controversial at the point in time. Looked like it was either an interception or what was ultimately ruled was that he was down having possessed the football.
And this is a play replay came in on, and what replay is looking at here is, do we have a body part down and firm control of the ball? And this is a very odd way to pick this ball up, but you're going to see the knee is down. He picks it up from the end of the ball, but he's got firm control. That knee's on the ground. And so replay goes in and actually makes this quarterback down at this point. It takes the interception away. Anything that happened after that, we reset the clock to this point and then roll it on the ready for play.
It's not often that a bad snap saves a turnover.
And then here was another play in overtime that there was a lot of questions about. You see the officials on the field rule incomplete, and replay actually confirmed this as incomplete without having to stop the game. And what we're looking at here, even though he got his feet down, he got a body part down, but he's got to do something. He's got to tuck that ball away. He's got to make a football move with that. And as you can see, now this is in slow-mo, but there he never gets that ball tucked away. It comes out. That's an incomplete pass. Clearly called that way on the field. Replay confirmed it without even having to stop the game.
And it happens. Those often happen. Bang, bang. You mentioned the super slow-mo, but you also have to take in consideration how this play occurred in real time.
That's exactly right. And in real time, he never put that football away. He never completed the catch from the rule perspective.
But obviously, with such a high volume of snaps, I know having been out on the field, I'm bound to blow a couple. The idea that the officials did such a good job, I think, of managing this game throughout gave us one of the most historic contests that we've ever seen in college football history.
And it really was a spark to a rule change, because now, because we have situations where at some point we need to get our student athletes off the field, this year we're actually, once we get to a fifth overtime, now we're not going to have a series. We're going to go straight to a two-point play. So one team will try a two-point play. We'll flip it over. The other team will try it. And then if it's still tied, we'll continue to go on. But the idea, after 4 overtimes, we need to get our players off the field.
Steve Shaw, thanks so much for the insight.
Always my pleasure, man.